Remember when everybody used to get their laptops out and everybody gets their phones out during the break? How many of you are playing a game on that break? Anybody? Checking your email?
Texting?
Texting?
Is my laptop right there?
Your laptop?
Xbox Live.
What did you say? Your laptop? This laptop is not here. Good evening. This is my first time speaking here at the Solarlight Seattle Slug, is that what we're calling it?
What's that? Well, not after I got on. Sea Slug,
yeah, Sea Slug, whatever it's called. Did you lose your laptop, really?
I did. I don't know where it is.
Is it in a bag?
Sorry, yes, it's in a bag.
Well, let's see. That's my bag. It's your bag.
Wait a minute, that was one of those giveaways.
We wrapped it.
It's a raffle.
Did you find it? No, I haven't. Oh, there it is.
Oh, good.
This is a personal victory of mine to see Walt here on stage.
Dave has been asking me to come and talk at this group every time we get together for the last 18 months or so. And I politely, I've told him I want to come, but my schedule has not worked out.
And that's okay. That's cool.
We were on a conference call last week, and I was live meeting, and I was in the background. And it's like, when are you doing a phone talk? Well, just the thing for you next week. So here I am. My name is Walt Ritscher, as you can see up there. Got him here. So it's rhymes with picture, and you can get a hold of me at waltr@mediasoft.com if you want to ask me questions after the presentation. Of course, I'm going to go to whatever events happening this evening. Here, there might be some alcohol there. Does that happen with these things? Beer, maybe? Or
milk, at least.
Milk. We know milk, yes. And I have a blog at WPFWonderland.com, and then I have a open source pixel shader tool you can get at Shazam-tool.com. And there are even Shazam stickers in the back of the room. I brought them. I take these to mix, but you're the very first people to actually see this. Is that cool?
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Awesome.
They're
Beautiful.
Some of the room is awesomized, and some of them are like, whatever. Anyway, they're free back there. They don't cost anything. Shazam is a pixel shader editor that I wrote a couple years back for creating your own shaders, writing the HLSL code, and generating the C# or VB shaders on your behalf. Now, we had an hour presentation talking about Microsoft's ad control. I'm here to talk about a couple of topics. The first one I want to talk about is money. Now, yay. We didn't get too many specifics in the last talk, how much money are people making, so I want to address some of that. I have worked on several apps. I have one application in the marketplace that's been there since last November. I've worked on some other applications as a contractor. I can't share any of that information with you. I have another app that's hopefully going to go live for Mix, which is next week, and I've got another couple applications I'm currently working on. So I've got plans for several applications. Let me show you the one that I'm going to show you the statistics for tonight. I can find my emulator. There it is. So I've got two applications. One's called Coin Flipper. It's a pretty simple application. I wrote this as a demonstration for a lot of the talks I did this summer and at the conferences circuit. And I wanted to have something I could talk about and show the different features of Windows Phone. And I figured, well, I might as well get some practice putting it in the marketplace, and then I can talk about that experience. And I decided to monetize it by putting ads in it. I heard the ad control was really easy to use, and he's exactly right. It's very easy to use. It's 10 minutes work. It takes more time to set up your account on PubCenter and get your ad campaign set up than it actually does to put the control inside your application. It's a little harder with XNA, but I'm a Silverlight developer, so it didn't affect me. Right? This is the application. It's one of those coin flips. You click on this, it flips the coin. I don't have the sound turned on, but there's a sound effect there. It has your stats down here. I got one tail, and if I can get another tail. And then you can click here and choose different coins. Maybe you want to go with a euro. I just added some new coins a couple weeks ago, some historic coins here. I like the New Zealand coins, so I'll pick that. Click. If I had the device, you can flick the phone and spin the coin. It's also got a configuration page where you can turn on and off the sounds, and it's also got a help page. So that's my basic application. I've got another application, which is not in the marketplace yet. It's called Art Snack. This is an application that is going to be showing digital art, and it plays. It's supposed to be calm and soothing, and you can have, you've got a few minutes. You can pull this out, start playing a game. You can zone out and show you some art. This is the fractal edition of the application. Now this application, I'm trying to decide how to monetize this one. Putting advertisement in this screen is not going to work because you're ruining the entire experience of being in this application. However, people don't pay for applications. I'm going to talk about numbers and specifics, how many people don't transition into actually buying the application. So I haven't decided how I'm going to do this yet. I might just have one screen in here where I show the advertisements as we move between the different graphics here and the animations. Maybe like every so many screens I'll pull up an advertisement. Right? And I'm also going to sell, I'm going to do a free version and then you can upsell, get rid of the ads. That's the plan. So after so many screenshots, you'll see a set of articles pop up on the screen. And this has got a custom menu here. You can come in and turn off the ads. You click here to go to the ad-free content. I discovered a bug a couple days ago where the touch quit working on certain situations and the touch won't work anymore. So this is where you go to buy the application. And then go back to the app. Click here to close it. Or click here to go back. So that's my two apps I can show and I can share with you this evening. And I'm going to go back here so the apps aren't running in the background. And also, I figured I'd start by talking about some of the successes. We all know that the iPhone's been hugely successful. It's pretty much been the runaway mobile application platform for years because everybody else has been catching up. So there's some apps like the Koi Pond application where these developers made a nice, handy $600,000. There's the this application here, which is called iShoot, which I think in 5 months, one guy made $800K. Those are the kind of numbers we like to hear, yes. This is another little game. This is called Trism. $250K in 2 months. Android. The Android marketplace. Anybody have an Android phone? I know I've talked to some of you. Now, what's from what I've seen, the main price point for Android phones is what? Zero. That's the apps, not the phone. Zero? That's what I've heard too. It's like most of the apps in the marketplace are free, which means it's hard to make money, although they're monetizing by doing advertisements. This guy created one called Car Locator. He's making about $13K a month. And here's a one, which is the Advanced Task Manager, $50K. Yes?
Well, you're killing me here. You gotta set expectations to these guys that they're going to be able to retire soon.
Well, somebody did. Are you saying that you don't think the Windows Phone is as good as the iPhone, and that there are not going to be millions of people out there buying applications?
There will be eventually.
Yes. Yes. I'll tell you my numbers too. I'll give you my numbers later tonight, so you can what I've been making out the phone, and I'll share with some other developers who have shared their information. Now, WP Windows Phone 7 has its own successes. This is a conversion utility. This is actually in the case studies on the advertising website. $29K for a month. He's got a number of applications, but this is one the biggest selling one, which is called Unit Converter. Now, as a programmer, you can look at this and go, "Wow, I could have made this." Right? This is a day's worth of work, and he made $30K out of that.
Where's he doing ads though?
Sorry?
Where were the ads?
No, I don't know if, I don't see them in here. Sometimes they don't put them in the screenshots that go up on the, like I don't put them in my screenshots when I take the screenshot of the application. And then here's another one, a couple of college students put together 7 applications, mostly games, and they made about $12K.
Was that XNA or?
I don't know.
We support both.
Right.
Right. And you've been adding support for the XNA. It's been getting better. Now let's talk about mobile statistics for a minute. Currently, I spent some time last night trying to get some sales numbers on this, and this is what I could come up with. 6.5 billion in app sales, currently as in 2010, and about $600 million in mobile apps. I found some projections for the year 2015, and it looks good, 38 billion. This what was the old one, 6.5, 38 billion. Some nice growth there in these mobile app sales, and also in the advertisement, we went from 600 million to approximately 2.1 million. Now again, take this with a grain of salt. It's somebody's prediction. It could be better than that, it could be worse than that. My point is, there looks like the mobile marketplace is a good place to be, whether it's Android or Nokia or Windows Phone 7 or iPhone. There's something there to be made. We have to figure out. I'm making my bet on the Microsoft platform, and I'm hoping that there'll be millions of users out there buying applications. But now, how do you sell an app? Now, how many people in here have written a Windows Phone 7? Nearly the entire room. How many of you have actually published those on the marketplace? So, David, you've published one. You've got the world famous Charlie Sheen application. I've heard lots about that. You have an app. What kind?
It's a wedding app.
Wedding planner type thing? Or?
Yeah, for wedding music.
Okay. And how's that doing? Have you put it in the marketplace?
It's in the marketplace. It did not do well when it was paid out. And now it has ads in it and it does decent.
Mm-hmm. Is that your only app so far?
No, I have some others, but that's the best.
That one is doing the best. Now, David told me before tonight's meeting he has 14 apps in the marketplace.
And one is in process right now.
Sorry?
One is in process. I submitted today
Right.
for approval.
And earlier tonight you said you had made in the thousands. You want to actually share your revenue with the rest of the room? I'm going to tell mine.
I told mine. So I've made almost $5,000.
And they're supported, all ad supported?